Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Fiesta concert with Flor Bromley in honor of Hispanic Heritage Month. This program is co-sponsored by the Yonkers Public Library, the Yonkers Library Foundation, the Friends of the Yonkers Library, Fidelis Care, Greyston Bakery, and the City of Yonkers. Make sure that you listen for the secret word that Flor is going to say throughout the program so that you can get your free book bag, your snack, and your free book in the library anytime this upcoming week at the Riverfront Library. It'll be at the first floor information desk. Okay, Flor, when you're ready, you can take it away.
All right. Hi, everybody. Hello, everybody. Thank you, Yonkers Public Library, for having me here today. My name is Flor. That means a flower in Spanish. And today we're celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month, and we're also celebrating all things fall because 'tis the season. Now, before we start, I need everybody to tell me, how do you say hello in Spanish? If you said hola, you are correct. Yes, we're going to practice how to say hello and hola because it's what we do when we start something. And I'm going to bring you a special instrument. This is an instrument from my hometown. I'm from a country called Peru, and that's all the way in South America. And I'm going to show you right now on this lovely map where is Peru. Ready? And do you see Peru there? No, because it's all the way right there, right there, all the way here. Oh, right there. It's in South America. That is Peru. And in Peru, we have all sorts of funky instruments, especially this one. It's called a quijada. Quijada means jaw. And it's not anyone's quijada. It's a donkey's jaw. Quijada de burro. You ready to see it? On the count of tres. Uno, dos, tres. Ta-ta-ta-ta. This looks like a dinosaur bone, right? Yeah. Well, this is a donkey's jaw. And Peruvians, we're very clever, and we make instruments and music out of everything. So somebody decided to craft it and make it sound just like this. That's cool. Now I need everybody to help me out with some palmas. That's right. That's what you do to follow the rhythm. And 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. I say hello. You say hello. I say hola. You say hola. I say hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hola, hola. Hola, hola. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hola, hola. Hola, hola. This is a brand new day. Hello, hello. Hello, my friends. Let's play. Let's play. Oh, yes, un nuevo día. Hello, hello. Que venga la alegría. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hola, hola. Hola, hola. Hoy tengo nuevos amigos. Ven, canta conmigo. We'll sing and we'll dance. Come on, take a chance. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hola, hola. Hola, hola. Let's put our hands in the air. Let's say hello to our friends. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hola, hola. Hola, hola. Let's clap our hands. 1, 2, 3. Let's fill our hearts with joy and glee. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hola, hola. Hola, hola. Music makes my body wiggle. Music makes me laugh and giggle. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hola, hola. Hola, hola. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hola, hola. Hola, hola. Hello, hello. Nice. Well, thank you for joining. Let's see. Now it's time for us. Are you ready for the secret word? I think I'm gonna let it stew for a little bit more because I have a special friend to introduce to you. And do you know what the word for friend is in Spanish? I think you know. Say it loud.
Amigo. Amigo.
Amigo. Yeah, amigo. Amigo is a special word, and I have my friend Amigo here today. You wanna meet him? He is orange. Yeah, he has a purple nose. And his name is Archie, which is short for Archibald. And Archibald loves one thing and one thing only. He loves books. Do you love books? I would think you do because you love the library and the library has plenty of books. So let's call Archie here, who's gonna tell us what is his favorite book, especially in this season. Ready? Everybody say, Archie.
Archie.
Archie. Where'd he go?
Woo.
Archie. Where'd he go? Archie. There you are. Hola, Archie. ¿Cómo estás? How are you?
Hola.
You feel good?
Uh-huh.
Perfect. Archie, I am feeling so great to have you here with all my friends from the Yonkers Public Library. Say hello.
Hola.
Oh, very nice, Archie. And I was telling them that you love one thing and one thing only. And that is?
Books.
Yes! He loves books so much. What do you like to do with books?
Read them. And sometimes I eat them.
No. What do you mean you eat the books? You cannot eat the books.
Sometimes I do.
What are you, like a toddler that likes to put everything in his mouth?
Mm-hmm.
Archie, tell me, what is your favorite book that you like to read these days, especially?
I like this book by Julia Donaldson.
Who's Julia Donaldson?
That's an author.
Oh, an author. An author is someone that writes books. And what's this book's name?
Room on the Broom.
Oh, you know what? That's a really cool book too. And I'm going to do a little storytelling from that book in a little bit.
That's awesome.
But before we do that, I would like to sing a song about books.
Okay.
So I'm going to say, books, books, books. I'm crazy for books. Libros, libros. Yo amo los libros. And what are you going to say?
Books, books, books. I'm crazy for books. Libros, libros. Yo amo los libros.
Very good. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and books are good for your brain. Books are there to entertain. Books can take you far away places. Books can fill up your empty spaces. Books, books, books. I'm crazy for books. You say,
Libros, libros. Yo amo los libros.
books, books, books. I'm crazy for books.
Libros, libros. Yo amo los libros.
Los libros son buenos para la mente.
Ajá.
Los libros te ayudan a ser elocuente. Los libros despejan tu mente y te comportas alegremente. You say,
Books, books, books. I'm crazy for books.
libros, libros, yo amo los libros.
Books, books, books. I'm crazy for books.
Libros, libros, yo amo los libros. Guess what? Reading my book, I can meet a queen or a big scary monster that could make me scream. Can I hear you scream?
No!
Okay. Reading my book, me voy al espacio a pelear con piratas o a vivir en palacio. And that's the magic of books. Books, books, books. I'm crazy for books.
Libros, libros. Yo amo los libros.
Books, books, books. I'm crazy for books.
Libros, libros. Yo amo los libros.
Yay! Thank you, Archie, for joining us and telling us about the books. I'm going to bring that book that you're talking about, and we're going to do a little storytelling from it. All right, can you say bye-bye?
Adios.
Don't eat the computer.
Adios.
All right, that was Archie, everybody. Give him a hand. Oh, I'm so glad that you could meet Archie. Now, I promise you, lo prometido es deuda. This book is called Room on the Broom. Have you read it? I'm sure the library has a copy if you want to check it out. And it's by Julia Donaldson. And I'm going to need a spooky, scary background to continue with this story. What is a spooky, scary background? How about this one? Is that spooky? No. How about this one? Is this spooky? No. How about this one? Ooh. I think that's a perfect background. All right. Now this is, what is it? A witch. Una bruja. Awesome. Well, this bruja has a very important story. So I need you to start the story with me with those magic words we say before we start the story. And the magic words are, repeat after me. Once, upon a time, había una vez. Había una vez, a long time ago, a witch. And this witch had a cat, and a long braid, and a big hat. And this witch loved to make potions. And she lived in a little house. When all of a sudden she was making a potion, she said, I'm going to need the eyes of a worm. Blip, blip. I'm going to need some dirty leaves. Blip, blip. And I'm going to need a mushroom. The cat looked at her and said,
No. You know what happens when we use mushrooms?
I need a mushroom. So she got a mushroom and put it in. Blip. And you know what happened? She said, iggity, ziggity, zoom. And the potion went, psh, and it was a big sound and a big explosion. And that explosion woke up a very mean dragon. But she didn't know about this. The dragon was in his cave when he heard the boom. Opened his eyes and said, I smell a witch. And witch French fries are my favorite meal. I'm gonna try to get her. And he started looking for her. Well, she didn't know this. So she just grabbed her broom and grabbed her cat and grabbed her hat and grabbed her braid and grabbed her cauldron because she liked to make potions in it. Hopped on the broom and said, up! And they went flying to the skies like this. This. And they were flying to the sky. So when all of a sudden there was a big storm and her hat did not stay in her head and the hat flew away. And she said, down! And they went down looking for the hat. And they look here, and they look there, and they look here, and they look there, and they couldn't find it. When all of a sudden they saw something moving in the bushes. Was it the dragon? No, it was a dog. And the dog had the hat on his mouth and came on and say, woof! And put the hat right there for the witch. The witch said, thank you very much. You've been really helpful. The dog looked at her and looked at the broom and said,
I am a dog, as keen as can be. Is there room on that broom for a dog like me?
The witch looked at the dog and looked at the cat, and the cat was like,
No.
And the witch said, sure, hop in. The dog hopped in the broom and they said, up! And they went all the way up, flying again in the sky. But you know, I told you, right? There was a big storm. And they were happy, and they were laughing, and they were happy, and they were laughing. And then all of a sudden, the hair tied the bow from the braid flew away. Down, said the witch. And all the way they tried to find the bow. They look here, and they look there, and they look here, and they look there, and they couldn't find the bow. When all of a sudden they saw a tree shaking and moving. Is it the dragon? No, it was a bird. And the bird had the bow. And his beak came down and said, "There you go. I am a bird, as green as can be. Is there room on the broom for a bird like me?" The witch looked at the broom. She was measuring. She looked at the cat. The cat was like going like, The dog was like, And she said, "Of course, hop in." And they were. The witch hopped on, and the cat hopped on, and the dog hopped on, and the bird hopped on, and they went up all the way into the sky. And they were flying, and the bird was screeching with joy. Whee! And everything was happy. Very, very happy. When all of a sudden, guess what? What could fly? Because she had her hat, she had her bow, she was holding on tight, and she also had a wand. And she was so happy holding everything together that she forgot about the wand, and the wand flew to the ground. Down went the witch. And down there, they looked for the wand. She looked here, and she looked there, and she looked here, and she looked there. She couldn't find it. Then from the pond, something was coming up. Is it the dragon?
Ribbit?
It was a frog. And the frog had the wand in his mouth. He said,
I am a frog, as clean as can be, and nobody wants to play with me. Is there room on the broom for a frog like me?
The witch looked at Broom. She looked at the cat. The cat was going, The dog was like, The bear was like, And she said, "Sure, hop in." And in hopped the witch, and in hopped the cat, and in hopped the dog, and in hopped the bird, and in hopped the frog. And they said, "Up!" And they went on up, flying in the sky, just like this. When all of a sudden, the frog was so excited, he jumped with joy, and the broom snapped in two. Down went all the animals, and the witch had this little broom to sit on and was trying to fly around. Oh, went up into a dirt cloud, and all the animals fell down. But don't worry, they were safe. They fell in a dirty pond, and they were all covered in mud. But they were trying to help the witch. She was going here, she was going there, she was going here, she was going there. And in that precise moment, something came from the clouds. Is it the dragon? Yes, it was. The dragon was so close to the witch and said, "Hey, come here, witch. I love my witch with French fries. I am a dragon, and as mean as can be. And witch with French fries is my favorite treat." The witch was trying to run away from the dragon, and the dragon blew some fire. And the witch's broom was this big, and all of a sudden it got on fire, and it got, and the witch fell to the ground. But the dragon caught her and said, "I'm gonna enjoy my delicious treat by the pond." And boom, 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 walked and put the witch there. As he was ready to eat, he opened out his big mouth. When all of a sudden from the pond, a gigantic monster came. It had 8 eyes, and it had feathers and fur. It had claws, and it was tall. It was like 4 animals on this little monster. And it looked at the dragon and said,
Buzz off! That's my witch!
The dragon said, Sorry. I didn't know it was yours. Okay, I'm gonna go now. You're a little scary. Bye-bye. And left. The witch woke up and looked at the monster, and on hopped the bird and the frog and the cat and the dog. They created a silly monster from the pond to save her. The witch looked at them, but they only had this little space in the broom, not enough for all the animals. So the witch said, "Come on, everybody." She put her potion. "Everybody, bring something." Okay. The frog got a lily, and the cat got a cone, and the dog found a twig, and the bird found a bone, and they put it in, and the witch said, and now I need one mushroom.
And the cat was like, no, you know what happens when you put mushrooms in.
I need a mushroom. And she put it in, and she said the magic words, iggity, ziggity, zaggity, zoom! And out came a beautiful broom with fancy seats, a nest for the bird, and a shower for the frog. They all hopped in and they went up to the sky, and the witch said, up! And they lived happily ever after. The end. I love that story, and I hope you love it too. It's called Room on the Broom by Julia Donaldson. And now, you know, the witch had a cat, right? Well, I have a cat too. I think I'm ready for you to meet my second amigo. Did I say that word? Amigo? Let's see. Kitty! Where's my kitty, everybody? Kitty! Let's all call it out and say, Kitty!
Gato.
Oh, there it is. There's my gato. Hola, gatito. ¿Cómo estás? Kitty, I think I'm about to tell how I got you. You appeared on my door one day. And it was been a lovely, lovely day ever since. So I wrote a song for him. Ready? I'm going to bring my guitar. And we're going to sing it. But you know, this cat is really, really naughty sometimes. I am? Yes, you are. He likes to hide sometimes, and then I don't know where he is. And then oh no, he did it again. Where'd the cat go? I can see you in the screen of my computer. Come on down. So I'm going to put him right here, so hopefully he does not fall. And we're going to sing the kitty song. If you have a shaker, come join me and make some noise. Kitty, kitty, where are you going? Kitty, kitty, I don't know. Meow. Kitty, kitty, what are you going to do? ¿Qué vas a hacer? Once upon a time I had a kitty. Hace tiempo tenía un gatito. Le gustaba esconderse en la casa. He would jump, he would hide everywhere. So I said, kitty, kitty, where are you going? Kitty, kitty, ¿a dónde vas? Meow. Kitty, kitty, what are you going to do? ¿Qué vas a hacer? One day he ran outside of the house. Fue corriendo detrás de un ratón. He decided to follow a mouse. Él lo iba a atrapar por glotón. So I said, kitty, kitty, where are you going? Kitty, kitty, ¿a dónde vas? Meow. Kitty, kitty, what are you going to do? ¿Qué vas a hacer? Kitty, kitty, where are you going? Running so fast your paws are glowing. Poco a poco te vas acercando. No te rindas que ya vas ganando. Finalmente al coger al ratón, le dio pena en el corazón. Grab the mouse, but they tell you it's the end. But then ask him, want to be friends? Meow. Silly kitty. Kitty, kitty, where are you going? Kitty, kitty, ¿a dónde vas? Meow. Kitty, kitty, what are you going to do? ¿Qué vas a hacer? Say with me. Kitty, kitty, where are you going? Kitty, kitty, ¿a dónde vas? Kitty, kitty, what are you going to do? ¿Qué vas a hacer? ¿Qué vas a hacer? So I have this kitty with me. Kitty, I'm going to continue to do my show, and I'll play some more with you, okay? Meow, meow. I Say bye-bye, kitty. Bye-bye. Now, at least I got you. I'm gonna do it. Don't worry. Well, now it's time for another song. But it's a song about this season. What season are we in right now?
Otoño.
The fall. And the fall in Spanish is otoño. So I'm gonna get this lovely background here to help us with our next song. What happens to these leaves that here in the fall? They fall. Maybe that's why they call it fall. So we're going to pretend that our finger is a leaf. And we're going to make it fall just like this. Boom. Do the leaves make sound when they fall? No, but we're just going to make some sound because it's more fun, right? Ready? Put your finger up and you go. Boom. Awesome. This is otoño. Otoño, las hojas caen. When autumn comes, all the leaves fall. It starts getting just a little cold. ¡Ay, qué frío! El frío se empieza a sentir and the leaves fall. Cae, 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 las hojas caen. Boom, fall, fall, fall. All the leaves fall like this. Tweak, boom. Cae, 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 las hojas caen así. Wee, boom. Fall, fall, fall. All the leaves fall like this. Wee, boom. You know, the leaves also change into different colors, like green and brown, yellow, orange and red. And we're going to say it in Spanish now. Del verde al rojo, marrón, naranja. The leaves change color, fall all around us. Pumpkin baking fun, fall at the farm. ¡Qué divertido! El otoño vamos a disfrutar. Cambia la estación. Cae, 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 las hojas caen así. Wee, boom. Fall, fall, fall. All the leaves fall like this. Wee, boom. Cae, 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 las hojas caen así. Wee, boom. Fall, fall, fall. All the leaves fall like this. Wee, boom. Y caen, para pa 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 pa. They fall in the fall, para pa 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 pa. I think it's time for us to bring one more friend, amigo. Now, I said that word about 3 times today. Well, guess what? That is your secret word. The secret word is amigo. So remember, when you go collect your books and your backpack, all you have to say to make sure that you watch this show is the word amigo. And then you get your presents. So I hope you get lots and lots and lots of books and a lovely backpack too. But now, who is my next amigo? Well, it's a silly goose. No, really, it's a silly goose. It's a silly goose because this goose tried to keep the summer one time. And I'm going to bring him here so that he can explain it to you. Let's say goose, goosey, ganso. Ganso is goose in Spanish. Goose, goosey, goosey. I found him. Goosey, goosey, goosey. Ooh, goosey, goosey, goosey. Honk, honk, honk. Hi, silly goosey. How are you today? Honk, honk, honk. My silly goose is here because he's a very special goose. Honk, honk, honk. Can you tell them a little bit of your story? Well, I say honk, honk, honk. Yeah. and everybody gets ready to go away and to start the fall and the winter. Really? Yeah, because it's my calling that makes them realize that they have to get ready. So can you tell us, explain us a little bit of the process of that, how that exactly happened? Well, I go up on the top of the mountain, and then I said, honk, honk, honk. And then what happens? And then the dandelion, oh, I love dandelions. What do? They throw one last seed of seeds like this, so that they bloom in the springtime. Okay, and then what else happens? Well, the rivers, oh, I love the rivers. Yeah, the rivers make an ice cape so that they can protect the fish. Well, that's interesting. And what else happens? Well, then the farmer, gives the cows one more meal and then closes the doors and they brings them inside to feed them more. That's cool. And it's all because of you? I'm special. So then what happened one day? One day I decided that I wanted to keep the summer. Oh, you cannot do that. Yeah, but I decided to do it. So what happened? Well, I didn't say honk, honk, honk. I stayed on my nest and I said, if I don't say honk, 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 then the summer is going to stay. And did it stay? No. So what happened? Well, the dandelions threw the seeds and the farmer closed the doors and the river formed the ice cape. And then I started freezing and the winter came. How did it come? It came with a cape and came with a crown of snowflakes and it came with a scepter. How was a scepter? It was an icicle. Oh no. And then what happened? And I was freezing. But then he gave me one chance. He gave you a chance? The winter? He gave one last ray of sunshine so I could defrost. And I realized that the winter is more important than me. And I went and I said, honk, 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 winter's coming. And I left. And I went south where I kept warm. That's a pretty awesome story, Goose. Did you thank the winter for that? And now I always say honk, honk, honk so everybody gets ready and prepare for it. Well, that's important because birds, that's what they do. They migrate and they escape the cold and they go south. Birds are really smart. We are. I wish we could do that. Can you give me some wings? No, silly. You're a human. Just stay here. It's fine, but I love the winter. They have some lovely snow and I'm protected because I have my coat. That's awesome. That is pretty awesome. Well, thank you, Goosey. Can you say thank you to my goose? Bye-bye. Honk, honk, honk. No, Goose, not yet. Winter's not coming yet. We're just still in the fall. En el otoño. Oh, okay. Honk, honk for later. Bye. Oh, my goosey friend. My goosey amigo. What's the secret word?
Amigo.
All right. I'm going to say a song about birds flying. So we're going to turn into a bird. What's your favorite bird? Mine is a cardinal because red, can you guess red's my favorite color? Red is my favorite color. So we're going to pretend that we're birds. And when I say, and the birds fly, fly, las aves vuelan, we're going to spread our wings and we're going to fly. This is Birds Fly. When it gets really cold and you're freezing to your bones, what do birds do? They fly. Cuando empieza el frío y te pones el abrigo, las aves se van de aquí. Where do birds go? They fly where it's cold, they go towards the sun. ¿A dónde van? Se van al sur, buscan calor. Now spread your wings, we're gonna fly like a bird. And the birds fly, fly. Las aves vuelan. The birds fly, fly. They fly. And the birds fly, fly. Las aves vuelan. The birds fly, fly. They fly. When it's time for a blanket and you're putting on your coat, what do birds do? They fly. Cuando cae la nieve y no hay otra solución, las aves se van de aquí. Birds are smart and in groups they leave everything behind. What do birds do? They fly. Le decimos migración, las aves toman acción y vuelan lejos de aquí. ¿A dónde van? Vuelan hacia el sol, buscan el calor. Where do birds go? They fly down south, looking for warmth. A warm what? The other day, as my son Antonio was saying, I went pumpkin picking. And I picked 1, I picked 2, I picked 3, I picked 4, I picked 5. 5 pumpkins. Like this one. Very little. And then I realized that I had picked 5 little pumpkins. And this reminds me of a very important song that we sing these days. This is 5 little pumpkins.
It's a Halloween song.
Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little pumpkins. 5 little pumpkins sitting on a gate. The first one said, "Oh my, it's getting late. Se hace tarde. Se hace tarde." The second one says, "There are witches in the air, las brujas." But they're good witches. Las brujas. The third one says, "But we don't care. No nos importa. No nos importa." The fourth one said, "Let's run and run and run. A correr. A correr." The fifth one said, "I'm ready for some fun. Yoo-hoo! La fiesta!" Then ooh, when the wind. Can you go ooh? Ooh, when the wind. Ooh, and out. When the light. And the 5 little pumpkins out of sight. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? I don't know. And that was 5 little pumpkins. You know, I like to think of myself as the 5th pumpkin, you know, the pumpkin, the one that is ready to party, because I'm always ready for a good party. And party in Spanish is fiesta, and this is a fiesta with Flor. So why don't we party a little bit? We're going to dance like some of the friends, amigos, that we that we met today. So, oops, sorry. I'm still here. I'm just, I was just playing with you. I just like outwent the light. Very. We are going to party now. It's time to party. And how about can we dance like a pumpkin? Maybe if you put your hands like this, and this is how our pumpkin would dance. Very good. How about a goose? How would a silly goose dance like this, like honking? How about a cat? Like my kitty, un gato. That's how a gato would dance. How about Archie? You remember Archie? How would he dance? Like a monster, because he's a monster. Very good. How about the witch that we met today? How do you think she would dance? I just think that she would dance like this. I don't know why. Now show me your favorite dance move. Because this is a fiesta. Everybody stand up. If you don't want to stand up, that's fine. You can bounce from your chair. Fiesta, fiesta. Let's have a party. Fiesta, fiesta. Let's have a party. Todo el mundo celebra. Vamos listos a cantar. It's your party. Dance, 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 dance. Todos juntos a bailar. Una vuelta y a brincar. I don't want this fiesta and listening to awesome stories. And thank you, Yonkers Public Library, for inviting me. Now, you can find more about my songs and my shows on florbromleymusic.com. That's my name, Flor Bromley. And you can find my music in every single digital platform like Spotify and Apple Music and Amazon. So find more about me, tell your girls about me, and thank you so much for having me. We're not leaving until we say goodbye. What's the word for goodbye in Spanish?
Adios.
Adios. Elise, do you want to say anything else to our lovely friends today?
No, I just want to thank you so much, Flor. It's a great show. It was very
Thank you.
interesting.
And
Thank
where
you.
do they have to pick up their backpacks and books?
Thank you. The Riverfront Library, anytime this week, Monday through Saturday, October 5th through October 10th.
I'm going. So see if you can find me.
I'll save you one.
I have 2 kids, so I'm just going to get 2 backpacks. Let's go.
Yeah.
We're going to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. Adios. It's time to say goodbye. Adios. Had a lot of fun today. It's time to say goodbye. Adios. Adios, amigos. Adios. Adios, amigos. Adios. Adios. I hope to see you soon again. It's time to say goodbye. Adios. It's time to say goodbye. Adios. It's time to say goodbye. Adios and thank you.
Hi, Flor. Thank you, everyone.
Excelente.
Thank you, gracias.